I would request Susan Koshi ma'am, who had been the former editor-in-chief of Presence, who had been a pillar of support for this wonderful day. Ma'am, without you, we wouldn't have had this wonderful day with us. I know that you have not been very active with us in Presence right now, but your contributions are the pillar in which we have actually built this 200th edition, and you deserve a lot of respect from our side. And if I could quickly hear from you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Priya, and greetings to all present, the dignitaries, my fellow colleagues and friends. I'm quite taken aback. I was not prepared for this. But then to talk about Mr. Srinivasan, his fantastic team, the great achievements, and the presence with which I was closely associated is always, it's not difficult and it's always a pleasure. I got associated with Mr. Srinivasan in connection with Presence sometime in 2009, though I knew him about a decade before that when he came as a guest speaker to NIBM Pune, where I went to attend the program from IDBI where I was working earlier. But then that's another story. Srinivasan being who he is, he's always networking and he's always in touch with people. And I give the credit to Mr. Srinivasan there rather than to myself, more credit to Mr. Srinivasan for being in touch. And that has really come in the way as an opportunity for me when I returned to Chennai. And he introduced me to his various projects that has been inspired by Dr. Kalam. I got to know several dignitaries, including those dignitaries who are present here. It is indeed a pleasure to be in touch with you again. Presence has been a great opportunity for me to write, which is something I've always enjoyed and wanted to. And working in a bank, you end up writing official letters and official communication, which has its limitations. So this was a excellent opportunity. But yes, I enjoyed writing. But Srinivasan, being who he is, always had expressed his expectations, saying we have to keep the audience in mind. So when I use my English, which I studied, probably a little flowery and a little more exuberant, Srinivasan would say, if I understand, then you pass the test. So please modify your language so that it reaches the people. It is not enough that you write. We need to communicate and we need to communicate to the people, the target audience. That was a big learning for me. And it was a big challenge for me also, because thinking it's an opportunity to be associated and to write and be flamboyant, he brought me to size. So that's a big learning for me. Uh, Times have moved on, and there's been a period when writing every month was a challenge to get to assemble the articles. But we come through all this, and thanks to Presence, I was had the opportunity to be associated with the Sansad Ratna. Also, thanks to Priya, the NGPL, and I'm so glad that a fantastic team is in place. And it's a proud moment for me that the 200th edition of Presence is here. That is really it's really being released in October. A fantastic thing, and it's a great honor to be associated here. I congratulate the team. I congratulate the pioneers who have been here. Dr. Virba Moili, thank you very much for your presence. Dr. Y.S. Rajan, I have had personal interviews with you and discussions with you. I still treasure those moments. Dr. S.K. Karvendan, I had the privilege to be associated to know you. Dr. T.S. Krishnamurthy, yes, he's been a mentor for the group as well as I look up to him personally also. And Mr. T.K. Rangarajan, I've had the opportunity to interact with you too. I thank, and all the others who, if I name, I'll take most of the time. I'm so grateful and thank you and wish you all the best for successful future. Thank you. Priya, all
Thank
the
you.
best to you too.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And we also want to share with all pride to this August gathering that we have created a 200th logo for Presence. So, Srini, could you please share the logo that we've created for the 200th edition?
Wonderful, wonderful.
So this is the logo that we've created for Presence 200. So from henceforth, we will carry the legacy forward with all the pride and the simplicity that we've been carrying it for the 200 editions till now. Right now, we are at the end of this event. So may I request Mr. Ramesh Sundaram, who's the editor-in-chief for Presence. He had been formerly working with the Hindu. So sir had been very kind enough to, so all of us here are on the voluntary basis. So none of us are here on any commercial aspects. So thank you so much for the entire team of Presence who had actually come over to join your hands together, put your efforts to ensure this good work keeps going. And may I request Ramesh Sundaram sir to deliver the vote of thanks, please.
Yes, greetings to all. Respected persons, this is Ramesh Sundaram, Editor-in-Chief, Presence. Thanking all the eminent persons who have participated in this celebrated Zoom meet for the launch of the 200th edition of Presence and the release of the 3 e-books. Our team takes pride in achieving these milestones. Our team thanks veteran leader Dr. M. Veerappa Moily, former Chief Minister and former Union Minister, for being chief guest, launching our 200th edition and also releasing our style book. We also thank Sri T.S. Krishnamurthy, former Election Commissioner of India, and Dr. Y.S. Rajan, co-author of India 2020 book and close associate of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, as our guests of honor. I also thank all the eminent persons who have spared their valuable time and participated in the Zoom meet. It is entirely due to the untiring efforts of our managing editor, Sri Prime Point Srinivasan, that all these were made possible, and our presence making its presence visible in the realm of the e-magazines. I also thank all our editorial team, past and present, for their valuable support. Jai Hind.